I'm James, a fly fishing fanatic from the north, with an absolute obsession for chasing silver.
Yeah, it's a big fish. I've got a hell of a fish on here. I'll get the net.
And I'm Ripon, a certified coarse angling addict that literally eats, sleeps and breathes fishing.
I ain't gonna kiss it again. Oh, you can kiss it. No.
Being from different ends of the fishing spectrum, our paths crossed during our incredible big fish worldwide adventure.
Oh, the main man's in again.
It had to be fate, and there was only ever going to be one outcome.
A new partnership was born, one ready for a new angling adventure. Last time we took on the world, this time it's a little closer to home.
Bring on the bass.
We have some truly incredible fish that reside in our British waters, with a select few falling into a unique category. Fish so spectacular, they have shaped and changed people's lives and driven them to have an insatiable fascination with them. It's time to be proud of what we have and celebrate their status as an iconic fish.
We can't do this alone though, so we have drafted in our good friend and world-renowned fly fishing legend, Hywel Morgan. Along with Hywel, we'll also be joined by some of the country's most talented anglers to help us not only understand and discover, but catch these iconic fish.
We are the Untamed Anglers,
and this is Britain's iconic fish.
We've got the Untamed Anglers and the Untamed Fish.
The boats are ready, and I think it's time to start fishing. What do you think? Go on, Hywel. Chops away.
So welcome, we're here in Scotland. We're on the beautiful Lake Menteith. What are we catching this week?
Well, we're hopefully going to be catching one of the most iconic fish, which is the pike. Now, these fish are phenomenal. There's nothing else like them in this country. When you see them, which we hopefully will over the next 2 days, you will understand why these are so iconic. I mean, they're true apex predators. They've got the teeth, they've got the look, the coloration, and they've also got the size. And apparently, there's an absolute monster in here, Rip, which we might get hold of.
A couple of years back, a lady had a 38.5 pike.
38.5 That's nearly as big as you.
Oh mate, that could eat my foot.
Hopefully not, mate.
Yeah.
Essox lucius, the pike. These cannibalistic fish are known to grow over 45 pounds and up to 25 years old. They have all the attributes of a true apex predator, from its beautiful camouflage flanks and back to the most dangerous jaws in the British waters. Capable of extreme bursts of speed from out of nowhere, smashing into anything that takes their fancy, they also put on one hell of a show when hooked, often tail walking across the water like a marlin or sailfish. It's no wonder these fish draw not only mass respect, but a colossal following across Britain. So after a long drive over the country, this episode will be unlike any other, as we'll be targeting the fish from boats. We're lucky enough to be the first anglers to lure fish this season on Lake Menteith. This week we are lucky to be joined by the master pike angler, Dan Essox.
I thought it were at least 32 pound. Absolutely stunning specimen of a pike. Look at the markings on that. There's a few things what I find endearing about pike. Not only they're beautiful, I mean, it's a bit of a Marmite type scenario. You either love them or you hate them, and I love them. You know, I've fished for them for a long time. They are the species that I want to you know, fish for the rest of my life. My dream is to catch a 40-pounder. I don't think it'll ever happen. It's not a prerequisite. I always say to myself, if I catch that fish today, is it going to, you know, affect my fishing? I do catch a few fish. I'm not the best angler in the world. I'm just extremely passionate about pike. I love the creatures.
Yeah.
And whatever I can do to ensure their, you know, well-being and, you know, the continuation of sport, I will endorse, you know, fully. Yeah. They're an amazing creature. Fantastic hunters. Like I say, they're beautiful and quite mysterious as well, you know, in some aspects. Sometimes, you know, they're very visible and they give themselves up. Other times on places like this, we're a vast sheet of water and you just look out there and you think, what is actually out there? You never know. I've been fishing for nearly 30 years now and I'm still after the elusive 40-pounder.
Yeah.
You know. I never know, we might get it today.
You never know, mate.
Give it a go.
Give it a go.
Pike for me are so iconic because there is nothing else in this country that looks or acts like them.
I mean, just first of all, just look at that mouth.
It's incredible.
It is a prehistoric creature.
Yeah.
They've been around, you know, since year dot, and they are purely and utterly wild.
Yeah.
We are going into their domain. Right?
I'm nervous.
Thank God, right? We're not fish, right?
Exactly.
Because that teeth and that big mouth, Just imagine if you were a small fish, that's the last thing you'll ever see in your life. Oh my God, you know.
You just wouldn't want to be in the water with them.
No, and the thing is, right, there are so many pike waters in the UK, but we've come to the Lake of Menteith. Couple of reasons, right? There's a massive head of pike. So everybody tells you, right? Oh, there's loads of pike in here. The other thing is the trout water. And obviously, you know, fish, there's trout in there. It's good pike food. So what we'll find today, hopefully, is that we'll catch fish. They won't be as long as the wild pike you can catch, but they will be deep. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, mate. Oh, hello there. Shipwrecked already. That's what you get when you employ amateurs. So Dan's revving the engine to bits and it's not even in gear yet. That's why they're a bit static at the minute.
Right, hold on.
Oh, I might have realised. The boys to the rescue. This is nice depth of water here. Come on, just onto these reeds. You just imagine the fish waiting ambush just over there.
Actually, we're turning now a bit, so that's better.
Yeah, I've got a good drift on towards the reeds into shallower water.
I love you, Ripon.
I love you too, Jack. I love you too. Bring me like one of them French girls.
Happy to be here, guys.
Happy to be here? You're not lying, ain't you?
Nah, I'm loving it, mate. We're looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming. A lot of hard work, you know, putting this into fruition. We deserve a few fish and conditions are looking quite favourable, so hopefully we'll pick a few off.
Give it there, my man. Let's do it. Mate, a 20, by all means, will be very welcome.
Yeah. We love them all, however big or small. You sat there, you know, or stood there even, you know, like concentrating, focusing on your lure fishing, and all of a sudden you're bang, you know, out of nowhere, and it's just, it gives you a bit of a wake-up call. Gets the old blood pumping.
Yes!
You want Ripon? Ripon!
Oh, bloody hell. If you'd do the honours for me, sir. Come on, first one, mate. Get up there. I'm quite proud of that. My first ever Scottish pike with my man. There we go.
Team Essox.
Team Essox.
Yeah.
Those reeds and back of that small island there. While they're working those two islands, we've got to work this lot as well.
Everyone's using those big lures, and I mean, Hywel hasn't had a touch yet, so just trying something different. It's a similar size to the flies I've been using. That was definitely a take, that, like. Definitely right at the boat. Didn't quite see what it was.
As it's a bit shallow in the front, in the bay here, James is just hitting the bottom, so I'm just going to throw a few flies at them, see if I can keep it a bit shallower, and fool a couple of fish. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy.
They're here, mate.
Yeah, fish, fish.
Maybe if you speak to them in Welsh.
We di gweithio ti, right? We siarad Cymraeg and nhw'n deall, you know.
And?
I said, they're Scottish fish, they don't understand Welsh.
The only reason we've seen these fish when they've come to take the lure is when you get a side glance on them. From above, you can't see them. The camouflage is phenomenal.
I've seen them on river, you know, and you can't see them. And then suddenly you see the bottom of the river move.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And you think, what? What is that? And you realise. And, you know.
These fish are ambush predators, but when they get going, they get going.
Oh, yeah. Not a lot escapes them.
Honestly, I feel sorry for anything smaller in this lake. It's just, they don't stand a chance against those fish. Just on that drop off. Just alternating the retrieve just to make it move a little bit more erratically. Fish on. Come on. Please be bigger. Oh, this is definitely a bigger fish, mate. It's gonna take me time with this. Because these fish are notorious for coming undone.
Yeah, I must say, James, you are milking it a bit now.
Oh no, actually, he's not a bad fish. He ain't a bad fish. It's not massive, but he is in the net.
Well done.
Get in.
Man.
What's going on, Hywel?
I thought you were the pike expert. Look at that,
I'm
man.
saving myself for tomorrow.
He's a better fish.
If you're not bleeding, you're not a proper pike angler, James.
I know, I'm trying to
Get your hands in there.
I'm trying to get under. There we go. What I've been told of the boys, you've got to be so careful with these fish because you'll see in a minute why. I'll put them that way. Whoa. That's a quick release. That's a new quick release tactic.
Oh, he's a monster, Dan. He's a monster. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's not a monster. But it's a fish.
Bit like that. That's it. There we go, another pike for Ripon. He's absolutely smoking me today. I'm telling him where I cast and he's catching the fish, so I'm doing it all for him. Only joking.
What a beautiful pike.
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. That's the lean, mean fighting machine. One of nature's true survivors right there.
All right, let's get her back.
Yeah, get straight back in. Get another one.
What do you smell, Dan?
Pike.
Go on. Oh, look at the flashes of its belly, look. I have a mighty collection of weed here. This, as I've decorated my lure with, absolutely fantastic. It's in all the shops. You can get it now, kids. If you want your lures to look like this, just let me know. I can do it for you. No problemo.
Lovely. Yep.
Oh, go on, Dan.
It's a bronze. The thing is, you know, like I said, it's location. If they're there, they'll have it.
Yeah.
You know, you put your lure in the right place on 2 occasions. You've had 2 fish, you know, already, and that's you know, it's a good start. We're not even an hour in.
Cool. He's underneath the boat. How have I managed that?
Another fish.
Another fish for the Ripmeister.
Look at the blues there, you know, the flank of those, picking that up. Absolutely stunning.
You know, I think I might take this up, mate.
I'm changing lure.
I'm changing lure.
What an incredible start to our pike fishing adventures. But we've heard stories about an absolute monster fish.
The lake was opened as a fishery in 1966, which is, I think, it's about 52 years ago now, and yeah, it's been going ever since. It was actually stocked after the First World War for a while to aid food production, but that stopped, but it opened finally as a rainbow trout fishery in 1966. Currently our record pike is 38.5 pounds, caught by a lady a few years back now. So we've not had anything over 40 pounds. Whether that's their northern climes here, it makes it hard for them to reach that age in the number of seasons that they've got for their lifespan. But maybe there is a 40 pounder, but at the time that was the biggest pike caught in the UK by a lady. I don't know if that record still stands or not.
Whilst Hywel Googles how to catch pike, I've been left in charge of the driving.
Just want one of these big girls.
So in the pike world, the females tend to be bigger than the males?
Yeah, much bigger. You watch them during spawning time, you'll see that one big, massive mama, and then all the little jacks around, oh, it's me, please. So the big ones are all female.
And that's what we want.
Ooh, well, that's close. Oh, it's not big.
Hey mate, it doesn't matter, they all bloody count.
But I tell you what, he's not big, but he's greedy.
Come on, there we go, man. Get in.
Oh, this is a bit better.
It stayed on this time, well done, sir. Look at that.
Oh my God.
We know there's rainbow trout in here, mate. I'm going to give that a go, Hywel. Harmless, proper, but a rainbow trout one, that's the boy.
Worth a try,
That's
mate.
going to be the winner. Hey, just you watch. I prefer to test the water now than tomorrow when we need every second. What?
If he actually opens the bail arm,
It was
and
open.
casts it.
It was open. It's just very sensitive.
We've just come to a slightly shallower weed bed here. It's only probably about a couple of feet deep. And there was fish following the lure straight in, but we're catching too much weed, so I've changed to a popper. And what a popper means is it's a surface lure, which makes a popping noise, with a bit of a concave face. And when I drag the lure against the water, it gets caught in the concave face and it creates a splash and a popping sound. Little small jolts like that. And you can just hear it popping. It's creating a disturbance on the surface. It's quite tiring.
Oh, I've got little baby ducklings come and say hello. Look how cute they are, Dan.
Here we go.
Dan the man. That's a decent fish, isn't it?
Whoa, it's not a rod. I've done a John Wilson.
Go on, son. Do you need the net?
No.
Yeah, let me hold on to that for you.
Tiddler.
Tiddler.
The rainbow trout, mate.
Oh my God! That's a massive trout. That's a huge trout. That's a huge trout.
Not what we wanted, but
A bit of a bycatch, might we say. There's a beautiful rainbow trout. Oh. And there you go. Hywel and James haven't got a chance against us.
colour change, you see. The pretty little Menteith pike.
Obviously this is the first time I've properly targeted these fish. Why do you enjoy fishing for them so much?
Well, the thing is, they're purely wild.
Yeah.
That's it, you know, and it's the challenge. Unlike salmon, for instance, who are visitors, I'm not having a go at salmon. Salmon are visitors, these are resident. You're going into their territory and you've got to find them and you're hunting them.
Yeah.
Really, really hunting them. And it's a case of, you know, it's not like with trout, match the hatch.
No.
But we're chucking big lures, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. But we could be fishing with small flies for them tomorrow. We just really don't know. The good thing about the lake, you've got different depths, different contours. There's reed beds, there's structure from old walls. There's also, obviously, it's a trout lake predominantly. Yeah. So they stock trout. There is a head of coarse fish in here as well. So there's plenty of food for the pike. And there's rumours of mid-30s. We don't know. Maybe bigger than that, but who knows?
Oh, mate.
If we got one around the 20, and in the next few days, I tell you what, I'd be over the moon.
Oh, mate, I'll be over the moon.
Over the moon.
I just want a double figure one. I said, this is my first time specifically targeting these fish up with a lure and fly. And we've done all right so far.
To be honest, you started with the fly with hardly any interest. We've gone through the lures, different colours. There's only one sort of real colour that stood out from today.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it is.
No,
just in case the others see this.
So today hasn't just been about catching pike and having fun. Me and Hywel are actually on the first team for the first time in the competition tomorrow. So what we've decided, we've come up with scouted about, use different tactics, and we found a colour that works, a colour and size. And what we need to do is keep it a secret. So I think when we go back,
I'm going to take
this lure off because the other guys are not seeing this.
We know where there's a few jacks, they're gonna smash a fly as well. So I think where we've turned a few fish, take the flies through there as well.
No, we've got
so we've got an option. They haven't got a hope casting a fly. Rip can't cast a fly. You can't cast a size 10 dry fly, let alone one of these big pike monstrosities. So Dan can fish the fly.
I ain't saying anything, mate.
With over 250 hectares of water to cover, it's essential that we find them prime hotspots before tomorrow's big competition. We can't let James and Hywel beat us.
So today the big competition, and as you can see, we've already been put into two teams. I'm lucky enough to be with Mr. Morgan.
And I'm with the pro, Dan Essox.
So competition rule today, we've actually got 2 points up for grabs. And the first one is?
The first one is the longest length. So whoever catches basically the biggest and longest fish.
The second is the longest accumulative length, and that is the longest, obviously, amount of pike that can be caught. But we actually have a bonus point up for grabs.
The bonus point is any fly caught pike, you get 1.5 the fish.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's you
Sound
out
good?
of it then.
That's I'm not touching the fly rod.
All the best.
Give it a go.
Hanging.
That's all right.
Come on, boys. Let's go fishing.
Come on.
Let's go.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, sorry. Guess what? They can't push theirs off the beach.
Cheers, lads. The decision's going to be quite hard. Do we stick the lures or do you have a shot with the fly? But I think what we discussed is we're going to have a go with both, because if we can get one on the fly, if we can hammer jacks on the fly, it's going to get us a hell of a length in total in fish. But looking at the size that lure Hywel's got on, I think he's already made his mind up. Hello there. That is ridiculous.
Cup of tea.
Drifting parallel to this island here.
It's nice.
Apparently it's really, really deep, so we're both using deep diving lures. I've got a hard plastic on.
I'm on soft.
So we've got a bit of a mix going on, which is good. If we start hammering fish on one type of lure, we can both change. So I think once we get that first fish, mate, we'll be rolling. It's just getting that first one. Just sets the day up. And it's a team effort, remember. Not an individual effort today, it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a fish. It is.
Get in, Hywel Morgan.
Get the measuring tape out. This is going to be the, look at that size of that.
Well, guys, this is the most important thing, is the handling of this creature. You've got to be so careful. Mate, that is an absolute whopper. Well hooked.
Thank you, James.
Look at that. If we can get something that size today,
Dick
that is
fish.
incredible. Should we put it back?
Yeah.
Then we'll put it back in that side.
Catch and release.
See you later.
Oh mate, I'm well excited. I hope we get a monster today.
Yeah,
'Cause the first day we learnt a lot.
Yeah.
You know, we learnt the spots, we learnt what to use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We flew around the lake like
flew around.
headless chickens, and you know, it looked a bit sort of like erratic, but pretty much every stop we picked off fish, and we noticed certain areas were more productive than others. Unless something overly dramatic's happened, which I can't see, they're going to be in the same spot. So
Yeah.
nothing much has changed overnight, has it?
No.
We just keep casting away, chopping and changing, and see what happens. See, it's a nice, lovely little drop off here. Yep.
Dan's into the first pike, and we're in competition day. Happy days.
That's not a fish. What is it? Oh yeah.
Oh look. Oh dear.
All that excitement for nothing. That is actually the biggest stone and the hardest fighting stone that I've ever caught. So if you want to catch stonefish, come to Lake of Menteith.
Right, slight change of tactics. We've come to an area where we came yesterday and we were getting relentless follows. I think we had 4 and 4 casts, but it was all on small lure, so I'm just taking the bigger lure off. That's a sinking. And we put this floating one on and give it a go. Doesn't dive as deep, and this is what we were getting the follows on yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit slower retrieve, because I just think I was retrieving a little bit too quick.
And I'm going on the fly rod.
There's a shock.
Yeah.
Morgan on the fly. Let's rock and roll. Come on, man, Hywel.
No, get it in the boat.
2 seconds, what is this? I don't think it is. Yeah, it is.
Yes or no?
Yeah, it's a big fish. I've got a hell of a fish on here. Hywel, get the net.
I'll reel in.
Oh, it's a good fish. Get in. Come on, just get that net.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't you?
Get that net. Oh, it's a tiddler. Whoa.
Get his head up, mate.
I'm trying to. Whoa, it's got a bit more power, this fish.
Right. No, watch it. Head up.
Yes, get in, Hywel. That's a better fish.
Oi.
That is a better fish. First one, we're off the mark. Oh, fish number 1 for Team Morgan.
That's not bad,
It's not a bad fish, right? Come on, mate, show us how to do it.
No, I've got it right up there. Just hold that down.
Right.
So we get it down.
Nice and flat. Watch me fingers.
76 centimetres.
76.
That's not bad, Pike.
Nice fish. Team effort.
But that
It's just a babby.
is a babby to what's in here. So, let's get it back in quickly.
There's a tape in my bag, yeah?
Yeah.
It's about 12 centimetres.
It's about 12 centimetres. We're off the mark anyway, Dan.
62 centimetres.
62. Lovely little one. Off he goes.
Right, you've had 3 casts and you haven't caught a fish. Come on, do you want me to show you how to do it?
This is a better fish.
Oh my God, this is a croc.
Are you telling me, Mr. Morgan, that we've got a proper croc?
Yes, mate.
That's a nice fish.
I think that's a double. Now, that's not a big girl, but it'll do for fish number 2.
Look at the dentures on it.
This is why you never put your hands anywhere near a pike's mouth.
Right. Watch my fingers with that mouth.
Oh, okay.
88.
89. Oh, sorry.
88. 2 fish in 5 minutes. Just changes like that in the blink of an eye.
Tell you what, you only need a few 4 or 5 minutes like that.
That was crazy.
Pike are probably the softest species of fish you'll ever fish for. You've got to treat them with kids' gloves. You know a trout,
Yeah.
hook them, blah, blah, they'll splash, they'll swim off. A pike, you've got to be very careful. We've got an unhooking mat, rubber net. You've got to treat them with kids' gloves, make sure they're fit before they go back, otherwise they'll just go belly up. You've got to be really, really careful with these.
We're just going to go across open water to where we've had some fish before. We're just going to slowly trundle around the lake with the big lures down there, seeing if we pass over any fish that lay in there and wait, trying to ambush their lunch basically. We'll see. Feel better, yeah?
Does actually, yeah.
Yeah, we're sorting the wheat from the chaff now. Picking off the...
Oh no, he's coming in. He's coming in okay.
It's got a bit of weed stuck to it, isn't it?
Oh, that's why.
Catching plenty of fish casting. Nothing, big's come to fruition, so we thought we'd have a little troll around in open water and around a few of the features, see if we can pick a better fish up, and rips immediately into one. Like I said, 20-30 yards into the first troll, so happy days.
Right, it's just gone a little bit slow at the minute. We've come into a really shallow bay. We've had a couple of follows off fish, but they're not actually taken, so what I've decided to do is go even smaller.
I'm just looking for some inspiration, to be honest with you, Johnny.
Well, don't look at me.
Had this on for a while where we've had fish, and guess what? I think it looks gorgeous, but the pike don't agree with me. So that's being retired for a while, and then I'm trying something else. Natural. Definitely unnatural. But let's see if this will excite the pike. This is either going to scare every fish in the lake.
Come on, man.
Well, change of tactics. It's not big, but it's all right. It's a pike. Ooh.
Get in the net.
In a net.
Get in. Get in, my son.
Nice one. Yes. That there. We'll give that 70. Point of the tail. James, we're in about 1.5 foot of water. Didn't see a thing. Look at the camouflage. That.
Yeah, that's
right?
phenomenal.
Ultimate predator. Just laying waiting for something to come along. It's nearly lunchtime. 3 fish in the boat. That's not bad.
Am I gilly again today?
You are. It's coming in just nicely. What are we measuring, Dan?
55.
55.
There's Ripon's other fish and a little pretty little Menteith pike. Right, let's get it back. Let's send your mum.
Right, James, couple more casts here.
There's no better feeling that initial hit that you get when a fish takes it. He's got a little bit of weight about him. He's not massive at all.
It's a fish.
It's a fish. Just want to get him in the net. Oh, it's a babby, man. And he's in the net. He is 16,
No,
70?
70.
70. And there it is. Now that is one top apex predator. Just look at the coloration on them. The jaws, the teeth, they've got everything going for them. And that's why they are one of Britain's iconic fish. Oh, get in, number 4.
Right, it's the halfway point of the competition. We've stopped for lunch and we're going to find out who's got the longest fish. Come on then, boys, let's hear it.
Hywel.
Our longest fish this morning was just a mere 88 centimetres. So what is yours?
Come on, boys.
What's yours?
Go on, Dan.
74 centimetres.
All right, well done, boys, well done. It can all change.
It's going to happen. Well, what we need to do is we go straight back out.
Let's do this.
The boats are ready, and I think it's time to start fishing. What do you think?
Oh my God.
Come on, Hywel. Cups away. Come on.
So we've just had lunch. We've only got 3 hours left of the competition. We don't know how many they've had, but they're only over there.
Double trouble.
Well, I tell you what, right, towards Dan and Rip's boat there was a massive boil. But I checked it over there and I'm thinking I'm trying to reel it in as fast as possible to cover that fish, and then this just locked up.
That's a big fish.
No!
Well, at the minute, we've got one settled in the net nicely.
With about a ton of weed.
This is ridiculous.
James thought it was an absolute monster. Ooh, there we go, James. Net it.
2 in the net, come on! And the boys are just there, look at them.
But they've just had 2 in quick succession.
Yeah, they've just had 2. We're still on 3. Might add as well, Dan, you haven't had landed one at the boat yet.
No, it's been one of them days. It's time yet. Right, we need to escape from here, Ripon. Get around to the front side.
Tactics today are actually working, whether it's a temperature change or what, or whether the fish can see the lure's better in the sun, I'm not sure, but it's definitely working. There's loads of fish here. There's that many fish here, even Johnny the cameraman's had one.
Dan spotted this. He said, "Did you catch any on that?" I went, "No, useless."
Tactics. You dirty player.
I tell you what, pressure's getting to them now. Look. They're reeling faster, they're checking more frantic.
Not bad, 75 I'd say.
Cool. No! Unlucky, mate.
Never mind.
That was a better
double.
fish as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Honest to God, mate, I can't.
What is going on?
Honestly, no. I just don't know.
What is going on? I don't know how we're losing so many fish. He's lost it. Oh, that was a decent pike.
Well, pounder.
That was a decent pike.
Right, yeah, don't mind.
That is my biggest fish to date.
Hold on.
86 centimetres.
It's our fish.
Our fish, team effort. Sorry.
Team effort.
Hywel told us exactly where to put it. We've gone to a smaller lure.
A lighter lure so it doesn't sink, because we're really shallow here. And James went, there can't be any big fish in here. What's this? 86 centimetres. Nice one, boy.
What a stunning looking fish. I tell you what, that has got to be any bait fisher's worst nightmare. That fish literally took in about 6 inches of water. So what I've done, I've gone to a full floating lure, maybe about 9 centimetres long, tip up, slow retrieve, bang, straight in.
We reverted back to a bit of trolling, see if we could pick a few bonus fish up. Well, we're looking for a fish, a metre plus if we can get one now.
You want? Yes. That's a very decent fish. There we go, getting more scores on the boards. Please don't come off, please don't come off.
Yeah, just don't lift its head too high. Don't lift its head too high.
Lovely. Another fish on the deck, a 68. 68 on the board.
Yep.
At least we're catching now. That could be all the difference. I ain't gonna kiss it again. Oh, you can kiss it. Oh.
Get in, literally instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly as that hit the
spot.
water, couple of winds. I think that pike smelt a little bit of freedom there. Freedom! We are in Scotland. There's a bit of a bigger one for you. Second cast, 2 and 2 casts. That is a true Scottish iconic fish. And there's a little thank you present from the fish I've just caught. War wounds from the water wolf. Cheers, mate. Can't believe Johnny the cameraman just had another fish. 8 casts and 2 fish.
Yeah, I tell you what, doesn't say
He's not getting
much.
his rod. He's not getting his rod back. I tell you now.
Doesn't say much for our strike rate, does it?
Oh, go on.
Nice fish, yeah?
Feels it. Yes! Got a perfect pike from Menteith Lake. And we're adding scores to the board.
80.
A nice 80.
We're heading off.
Yeah.
Another pretty little Menteith pike there. On trolling, like I said before, not my favourite method, but we're trying to pick a few bonus fish up in the last hours of the competition, so we're essentially cheating. Sorry about that, baby. Go on. There she goes.
Hammered that one. Follows. Biggest fish of the day so far for us. Look at that. Light starting to go. Give him a bit of colour. Who knows? Something different. They definitely haven't seen anything like this before. Oh, that's a better fish.
Just gonna get this in.
Hey, how big does it have to be for you to get a tattoo of this?
£30
No,
or
it's
bigger.
It's not £30 though, but it's a better fish.
Oh, he's a nice fish. Ah, he's a Bobby. Do you wanna wash
How
up?
can a fish that small take such a big lure?
You wanna know why?
Greedy so-and-so.
Because he's exactly like you.
Look at that.
No,
oh,
mate.
give me a kiss,
Go on.
give me a kiss.
No.
Go on, give me
No,
a
no.
kiss. The size of that, right? It should have been a monster.
Yeah.
Not a babby like that. Greedy beggar. Get out there. Give me fish, please.
That literally.
that landed on the surface and it had it. It's a better fish.
How can you just calm down?
No. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This could, it's not, I'm not going to say. Yes! I think we've done it! Hey, I tell you what, that is bigger than 89 or 8 or whatever.
That's
88.
a corker.
Look at the colours, but look at the depth as well. This one, post-spawn, started to feed up, and that's the difference between, you know, when you're in stocked waters, they've got big protein, big trout to feed on.
That's a trout chomp if ever I've seen one. So that's 11 fish we're on now. We haven't got a clue how the other guys are getting on, but tactically we're not going to change a thing. Hull's plugging away for the big uns, and I'll keep the jacks coming on board because it's all about the centimetres today.
Can't get it up.
Might be a decent fish.
Let's have a look when it pops up. I just caught this little pike. There's somebody who's taken a trout angler's buzzer and bitten him off at the mono, so we've just rid him of that offending article there. It's another pretty little Menteith fish. Get straight back and we'll go again.
It's a race to the spot. It's the race.
Not even pre-planned.
He's on.
Big fish, it's a fatty. It's a better one.
Sun's gone down behind the mountain. Looks as if those two are trolling towards us. 5 minutes left. Please, one more monster fish.
One more fish, come on.
1 minute left. And look at this. Gotta measure this one. 68. Back she goes.
Is that time up? Time up.
Well, mate,
Well done,
it's
mate.
been a hard day.
It's been a hard day.
We know we did them this morning on size, but I tell you what, they're a lot more happy in the boat this afternoon. So,
A lot more happier.
yeah, I don't think they did too well this morning.
They're still fishing.
Hey, get those lures out the water. If you hook one now, it don't count.
I am. I'm doing a
They've
fire
seen us.
retrieve as we speak.
Well, mate, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise. Really good.
We've got some good fish in the bag, and I reckon we haven't beat the longest length that they've had, but we've had a hell of a lot of fish.
Yeah. We played the numbers game.
We played the numbers game big time, yeah.
We've chopped the changes. You know, we've tried various techniques and
The
that.
amount of pike this guy has chinned out today is phenomenal.
What an epic 24 hours of insane pike fishing. We've learned so much about this iconic species, with over 50 to the net. But who's come out on top?
Right, it's result time.
Hold on. We seem to be missing one person. Where's Dan?
Where is he?
Gosh, he's still on the lake. He's still trying to find that big girl. But
No,
Rick, do you carry this around with you?
there's my boy.
he's his idol, isn't he? Right, nitty gritty.
Okay.
Longest individual fish. We were winning at lunchtime. What length was it? What did we finish on?
We finished, same as lunchtime, 86.
Good effort.
We had 78.
Get in, mate. Get in. 1-0. 1-0. Second pod. Longest accumulative length. What did we finish on?
Ours was 10 metres, 46.
Ours was 10 metres, 69. Go on, son.
Well done, mate.
boys.
Well
Good
done.
effort. Well done.
Come on, let's have a beer.
Yeah, let's go get
Well,
some
let's
dinner.
go try and get down off the lake first.
Oh, is it wet?
Watch some snake hips.
Oh my God!
You know what this is, don't you? It's a bang stick. No, sunglasses, look.
I should have just caught it.
Right, we've got to try and put this at someone's doorstep, alright?
No.
Double down. Look. Can we just pay someone to do it?
That's tight, lad. Dancing with fish.
He just wanted to get the fox waders on camera, that's what it was.
There we go. Fish on. Whoa.
You don't know where we are?
No.
Go on, leave it out.
I don't. We're having done, are we?
There we go.